Today we're going to learn how to create a custom AI node template using the Chartnote Doc Wizard. So the first thing you're going to do is go to Library, click AI Power Node Templates, and create a new template. Now, why use custom AI node templates? Well, it will allow you to create a very customized node where you can instruct the AI how you want your node to look like, so you can set the style and the sections that you need in your node. So there are two ways to do it. The first way is to do it manually, and I covered that in a previous video. But here we're going to use the Chartnote Doc Wizard that uses a GPT that we created on ChatGPT to create the actual sections and instructions and extract it from a node. So let's just give it, and today we're gonna do a psychiatry node. So I'm gonna call this node my psych node. I'm gonna make sure these two options are enabled, the AI scribe and the voice chart, but you're welcome to just select one. And so let's click here. It's going to open the Chartnote Doc Wizard. If you don't have a ChatGPT account, feel free to create one. Just sign up, it's free. And the first question is, what's your specialty? Let me move this a bit. Okay, so I'm going to say that my specialty is psychiatry. And then the next question is going to be to add a sample note. So if you have a good note that you have in your EHR or you have PDF, you can upload it here. Or in this case, I actually asked ChatGPT to create a sample note for me. So, but basically you want to do something that is yours so that it's going to learn your style. So I'm going to paste it here. It's going to analyze it, and then what it's going to do, it's going to give me some custom note instructions and some custom section instructions. So how does that work? When you create a custom AI node template, you probably want to enable this section to give the custom node instructions. So basically, you're going to tell the generals on how you want to write your notes. So probably you want to write here that you're a psychiatrist, maybe that you like using acronyms. Here are some suggestions of things that you might want to add. But the GPT is going to extract all that for you. So as you see, you got the custom section instructions and the custom node instructions. And you basically are going to just copy paste this here. And now we have all the instructions that you see. So let's just go over. So it goes to structure. So for example, here it's detailed and concise. So you might want to change that if that's not your style. And I'll go over that in a minute. Psychiatry terminology, risk focus, using the diagnosis framework. Anyway, and then the next step is to add the section instructions. So I'm gonna add the chief complaint. And first, I'm going to add all the sections. I'm going to put the history of present illness. Okay, now I want to add custom section instructions. So now I'm going to copy these instructions here. And then the same thing in the history of present illness. Now, one of the most common question is how to make my HPI longer. And to do that, there is some suggestions here in the subjective section. It says, format this section as a single comprehensive paragraph without any length restrictions, ensuring all pertinent information is included. So I'm gonna add that in the prompt. Okay, then I'm gonna add this section instructions. I'm here. Now, obviously, review it, and you can use plain language, and if you want something different. Now, I'm going to go over how to create subsections. So, by default, Chartnote has already a behavioral health initial intake. So, and actually, I think I have it open here. So, it it has these subsections already added. And it's important to note that when you use subsections, you want it to be part of an actual, like subparts of a section, right? But what you don't want to do is, for example, the use subsections create like a subsection of objective and then use subsections of like history of present illness, review systems, past medical history, because it's going to be very limited. So for example, in the mental status examination, I'm going to click here to add subsection and I'm going to add a few. So I was saying, you don't want to do this one to be like the history of present illness and then this be sorry, that's the objective section and subsection history of present illness because it's gonna be very limited. So it's more for like very specific subsections. So I'm gonna add this subsections appearance. On the comments of this video, I'm gonna add a link with all this content. So if you wanted to mimic what I'm doing, especially if you're in psychiatry, you wanna do it. In the future, we're gonna come up with library of these templates, just like we have for snippets. It's coming probably in a month or two. Here, let me add some more subsections. Okay, perfect. So now let's go back to the risk assessment. I'm going to add instructions. And again, risk assessment has some subsections. So let me see what. So it actually includes these subsections here. So I'm just going to skip it for now. Um, let's add this diagnosis. I could include the access here. I know there's a new DSM format, so you probably want to update this if that's what you use. Okay, perfect. So let's save this template. Now, before I save this, common errors that you're going to see when creating templates is if you happen to use a strange character like this, for example, and you try to save, you see I'm clicking and it's not saving. And if you go up here, you're gonna see an error. So it says unsupported characters. So characters like that, slash or backslash, and symbols probably are not gonna be supported. The other thing is if you add more than 1500 characters. So for example, really that I'm just gonna copy all this over here. It's gonna give you an error and it might not let you save. Let me see if actually, but anyway, it is incomplete. This is my note, and that's the other thing you can after. Let me just fix this real quick. If complain. So after you save it, you might wanna go back to your note. And well, if you already created a note and you didn't like the format, so you can always use the Copilot tools and rerun the note. Here I'm gonna select the new template that I created, my psych note, and then I can just rerun it, and it's gonna use that format. If I rerun it, might not come good because this is about diverticulitis, but let's just do it for fun. Okay, so you see it has all the sections, all the subsections that we specified. And obviously we didn't assess this, right? But it's gonna give you really a note that actually looks like the way you want it to look. Again, if you want to go back to the library and edit, you go to a Power Note and find it. and you edit and you use plain language to change the instructions. Thank you for watching.